everybody, welcome back to the shop. 10 more minutes, A-10 Warthog build action, baby. Alright, I know you guys thought I think I've been loafing. I really haven't. Believe it or not. Okay guys, this is what I did. I mounted my fuel pumps back here. Okay? I'm riding back my UATs. Someone was wanting to know what these were for. These are actually stay full of fuel. This is so you don't get no air bubbles in your fuel line. These stay full till you run out of gas, and then they're the last things to empty. And there's also another filter inside there, and just so you don't get no air bubbles in your fuel line, just like a header tank. So that's going to slide right on top of them tanks. I'm really glad I lowered them tanks, guys. That was definitely the plan. You know, sure there's some room under it, but that seals this stuff off. My main reason for putting these fuel pumps on this board is it's just going to be Velcro right here. Okay? You got to make these turbines and all their parts really easy to come out. Quick and easy. You know, the more I thought about it, you know, you just don't want to have to dig for nothing, because you never know. You might have to send stuff in. So everything's got to be really accessible. You don't want to have to dig for nothing. It shouldn't be a job to remove your turbines, you know. Just 5 minutes. Alright, I got that done. I've done some painting on some boards today. You know I like to paint these boards. And that goes up front. And these Skymasters, I have fours like this too. But that's laser burned in there, so when you paint it, you can still see it. See, and this is my central mess containment unit cover. It was right there. It contains all the mess in a neat little compact area. Alright, now I'm mounting running my cables for my turbines. Oh, I got something else I'm going to show you. That turbine's ready to go back on. I got all the wiring done to cut the hole. I'm going to show you how I did that, but I got to show you something else I did. Check this out. You know, I wanted to, with these King Tech turbines, you know, you can get the little bitty UATs for them that you mount in the airplane. Check this out. I wanted to get them to where I can pop them up somewhere. And after some major Bob O'Nearing, I came up with it. Bam. Check that out. Bam. They're just rubber banded on there for now. I'm going to get some servo tape. And I put these on hinges because it's too wide to go in the fuselage. I didn't want to stack them on top of each other. You'd get confused which one's to which turbine, and you know, one would have been really low. So I knew I had to come up with a hinging system, and bam! I just happen to have some brass hinges. This is all light plywood, guys. It weighs nothing, you know, but that's worth the extra weight, and it's pretty much on the CG. So, man, we've got to mount them somewhere. So, bam! But they just fold up, slip right inside that hole. So I got it just one screw right there to take them out. In case you got there's a screw, you know, holding them on. If you got to tighten them up or something, it's just one screw pops that out. Thinking about putting these ECUs. I should have made that board just a frickle wider, but I didn't want to block off them airlines. If you got to get in there with some hemos or something, you know, I should have made them a little bit wider, but I could still put them right there and not interfere with these once they're screwed on. I could just put another board there. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I can get it. I hope. Uh-oh. We gotta do an operation, guys. Someone dropped the ECU in the airplane. Okay, guys. A delicate operation. I need my glasses for this. better yet, why don't I just do this? Do the spiel in reverse. There we go. Okay, now what I think about doing just then is just mount these on a board like so, and then just screw them to that. And that gets them away from the center a little bit, so it's so congested. Or I was almost thinking about hinging them right here, so they'll hinge up and be easy to plug stuff in and out of. And I think that's all I'm putting back there. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Hinge these up. So everything's right there. You ain't got to get big old fat fingers inside there. You know, and then they just hinge down. That's a good, I like that idea. What do you guys think? And see, because that's how long this cable is. I don't want to get into extending all these cables. I'd rather just mount these right here. I mean, they're small and don't weigh much, I know, but time you get all these smalls and don't weigh much, get a big old pile of them, you end up with some weight. But it's on the CG, it ain't behind it. And we got bunch batteries for the nose. Alright, let me stew on that tonight. Alright, now what I want to do is run these wires for the back. Okay, I just took my hose off. These things work really well on fiberglass, guys. It's nice, clean, neat holes. And Harbor Freight, baby. Okay, now I'm gonna put that on there. We'll take our pencil, mark where that hole is. See, there's some other smaller holes there, but you can't tell where they are when you put this on. You know? Once it's bolted on now, just fine. Big hole. So we ain't squeezing a bunch of wires in a small hole. Bang. Now our holes match up. I just gotta run them other cables, tape them up, keep them from chafing. I just put some electrical tape around where they come through, several layers, and keep them from chafing on the fiberglass. And I'm gonna keep trucking away, guys, till I ain't got no more parts left. We're getting closer. Next I can start putting all my stuff in. I got all my airlines ran and all my extension cords all ran, and everything's right there. Got my nose gear plugged in, and everything's marked. So when it comes time to plug everything into the receiver, everything is marked. See these little tags I make? And to where they'll just plug right in. And we know where they are. We got some neat, instead of plugging in 2 extension cords, Ron got these somewhere. I looked on DreamWorks website, I didn't see them. But it's so you don't have to worry about what's your ailerons or your flaps. You just plug in one cord. I know you can get them ends at DreamWorks, but he bought these extension cords already made. You know, it's pretty simple to make them. There's 6 prongs on this, 3 for the ailerons, 3 for the flaps. Be pretty easy to make, and that's a good idea. I'd like to do the F4 like that, as a matter of fact.